Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it after the show. Right now, let's just get into the show. I think I got a pretty good one for you today. It's more of a philosophical one. It was a straightforward question about if you have high PPMs, should you flush, or would it make more sense to do a microbial? But we kind of got into a conversation of this about the differences between flushing and adding microbials in the interest of working with when you have higher PPMs, more nutrients in the soil, whether to flush those out or build those back in through microbial activity. And I thought it was interesting, and I think you will too. So I'd like you to watch the clip, and I'll talk to you after.
Danny3655. Hey, Gremlin and Scott. Gremlin. If in the second week of flower and the PPMs are high, instead of flushing, would you do 2 tea microbe waterings instead of work on fixing the PPMs as well? Much love, Bob. Just sometimes you remind me of a gremlin. So, the question is, in the second week of flower, if the PPMs are high, instead of flushing, would you do tea microbe waterings instead to work to fix the PPMs?
That's not a bad method by any means. The question really would be is how high is the PPMs? If you're supposed to be 3 to 5 and you're at like 900, no, I'd be doing a Herc flush to figure out why I got the 900 up so high. If we're at 5 to 700, oh yeah, I'd just do a couple teas and maybe even like one of those fresh watering days just to save myself some time, because the food's there, the pH is correct, they can take in the food if the pH is there. So you don't always have to feed if your PPMs are hovering above the high part of the acceptable. Yeah. Just a couple of teas will help unlock that, and good watering wouldn't hurt either.
So, is the doing some microbials to make that available to the plant versus the flushing it out with the Herc thing, is one of these inherently better than the other?
Well,
as far
2
as
weeks in,
efficiency?
so you don't want to waste the food that you've been putting in, so that makes more sense for efficiency to have 2 teas to have the microbes eat the stuff you've been giving them and see how that goes. If it doesn't go down after a couple teas, then yeah, I'd still do the Herc flush. And 2 teas won't be any problem. Like I said, if it's between that 500 and 700 range, but if you're exceeding 1,000, you better be flushing it no matter what.
Okay. So, PPMs are in range. It doesn't matter so much what you do. They start to grow. But you're trying to get ahead of it, because if you're doing these teas and that doesn't work, you may be up at 900.
You don't want to go back to a feed if your PPMs don't come down from 2 compost teas.
So you're at 900 and you do the tea, and you next time you're 1,200, and like, so what the fuck are we doing here?
Do another tea.
Yeah. Okay.
And then go, okay, it's still at 1,200. Okay, nothing's unlocking. I'm just going to flush it. But yeah, use the food that's in there. If as long as it's not excessively high PPMs, the 2 microbials in a row will be a great way to clean it out.
Okay, what do you think of that? Informative, entertaining, helpful? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.